Good morning, everyone. And hello to everyone who's watching this later. I hope you have a great day. Get a lot of words in. And yeah, greetings to Tonya. Speaking of a lot of words, Tonya has shared in the comments how she progresses. She just finished a novel, started a new one. So awesome. It really sounds awesome. It's awesome that you share your progress with us. So I find this always very motivating to see how other writers, move forward with their projects and reach their goals and are successful. That's awesome. James is here. Hello. And also James also says hello to all our future friends. No, to all our friends, past, present, and future. James brought coffee, but also said just 1 cup today, trying to manage my caffeine a little better. Like that'll last. Yeah, I mean, for you, it's like, I mean, that's a saying in German is, I cannot translate this also, from a bad thing to even worse, like, okay, you drinking coffee isn't as healthy maybe for you, but if you don't drink coffee, it's even worse for you because you have to get through the night shift somehow. So yeah, it's a double-edged sword. I also drank a little more coffee recently, I have to say, probably because kids aren't here and I'm more, doesn't really matter if I cannot sleep in the night. So yeah, I'm just trying to be a bit more relaxed about everything now because the kids aren't here. I don't have to take care of anyone and can be a bit more chill and just drink my coffee when I want to. James, at my work, we've been noticing everyone is a little more worn down. Has us gulping something caffeinated. Yeah. We all, especially you guys that are out there doing the hard work, especially in the medical area, for instance. Same as I said before. You kind of need to do what it takes to stay awake, get some energy. Yeah, but of course, it's not as healthy when you kind of force your body with coffee to be a bit more awake instead of sleeping, for instance, and doing other things that help your body relax and your mind as well. Yeah, but difficult. It's not as easy to decide what's best here. James, the things I learned about my mother after she didn't have to be a good example anymore. That's actually funny. Okay, prime example, learning just how serious of a sweet tooth she is. Ooh, my kids know that I have a sweet tooth and I struggle. That's the other way around now that the kids aren't here. I eat way healthier because with the kids, I'm always, because I want to give them something, a treat, and then we have stuff like that at home. And it's easier for me not to buy it and not to eat it when I'm just here alone. My husband has his stuff in the office. Yesterday he said that he wants chocolate and there's some in his office, but I here now. Another good thing is because the kids aren't here and I don't go grocery shopping each day because I just don't need as much food for dinner and stuff. So I drag it out when I have to go grocery shopping again. So there's not that much food here that I can choose from. So yeah, double-edged sword. And no coffee meant I indulged in a double big gulp cherry flavored. Yeah, so less caffeine but way more sugar. Yeah, of course, sugar is another thing that gives you energy. Have you tried, actually, speaking of caffeine and healthier, have you tried drinking green tea, matcha, stuff like that? Because there's also caffeine in there, but it gets into your body way slower than when you drink coffee. I think it's released slower, and so it works better in the long run, keeps you awake, but it's not as stressful to your body. You don't have those holes after the caffeine high or the sugar high in comparison, and you don't have this hole that you fall in after this high is over. I think, look into that. I'm thinking green tea might be a good solution for you. It's a bit different. Of course, it tastes different. You have to get maybe used to it, but might be healthier in the long run. Green tea is very healthy. Yeah. That's the card. And I found the message very like a punch in the gut. Truth transcends illusion. And I immediately thought that I like to stay in a dream world and not participate in reality. So I don't know what this message means for me. Truth transcends illusion. I don't know. I honestly struggle with kind of saying or telling you guys what, for instance, what this means with writing. Maybe always think about the deeper truth of everything that is happening in the story. Usually there's a deeper message to it, why people act as they act in the story, and usually it's something, a theme that's connected to all the characters in some form. They present just different, that's what I think in my stories, they usually present just different viewpoints to the same theme. And but I don't know if this fits the message. Truth transcends illusion. I think, another thing I thought about when I saw the card, as writers, yesterday we talked about challenges, writing goals, and sometimes it's really good to sit down and look at what you're really capable of doing. What have you done whenever there was a challenge? What goals did you really reach? Let's say you had a challenge of 50k words. How many words did you actually get? If you always struggle with your challenges, maybe just trying to see where is your limit and go from there, that you maybe set the challenge just at this limit, similar to what James did here with his word goals each day. So be really honest to yourself. And it's not bad if you said it yesterday, if you have a lower word count, because consistency is very important as well. When you can keep that over the long run, it's way better than have just 1 month of 50k and the next month maybe 100 words. So think about that. Maybe be more truthful about what honestly is possible for you, and doesn't mean that you can over time build up to that. When you think about more, when you have the best time to write, and when is the best energy in your day, stuff like that. Okay, iced tea is one of my regular drinks. Problem with slow release is that it is in my system. Oh yeah, when I try to sleep in the morning. Oh, that's a good point, of course. Sugar burns out by bedtime. Okay. Yeah, you've done this over a long time now. So you probably tried all kinds of things and have just your experience in what works for you. Cards must get out of my head. Okay, truth transcends illusion. Took an online test to determine how strong each of the MBTI cognitive functions is for me. Okay, also makes sense for the card. TI was my highest score, the stereotypical truth-oriented function. Okay, so now we know what the card wanted to hint at. Oh, Carmen is here, right on time. I was just about to start our first sprint. How are you? How is everything going after, was it just last week that you got the bad news about your job? So I hope your spirit is lifted a bit. And I hope I don't poke into negativity here. So let's just jump into our first sprint. And let's have marshmallows. I thought that's how we should start today. Enjoy. dokie. Mm. That was a surprise ending of the timer. I didn't remember putting that there, so I don't know if you could even hear it while we were still muted. So we had how did everybody do? I hope Carmen wasn't too distracted from cooking the spaghetti with the chat. We talked about food. Oh, and James also talked about his test. The other thing I found out in my online test, all of the introverted functions outscore the extroverted ones. And my SE, I basically don't have any. Yeah, a lot of people struggle with that, probably. Staying in the present moment. At its core, it's about living in the concrete present moment. Yeah, definitely. Yeah. Food helps with that. If you eat something delicious, I think it helps you stay in the moment. So I remember with talking about food, I don't know if you find this as funny, but my sister once told me from another friend a story who's a psychologist, and she also had a group meeting and tried also to kind of help people. How can we be in the moment as a form of winding down, not be as stressed? Often stress is in the head, like things that are happening or will be happening. So she gave them, each one of the participants, a piece of chocolate and asked them to really taste it, close their eyes, really let it slowly melt on their tongue, and taste the chocolate and stay in this moment. And then she herself, when she saw all the people, all the participants closing their eyes and really making those noises, maybe even, she burst out in laughter. She couldn't hold in the laughter and had to leave the room because she couldn't stop laughing about the So I always, like I said, it's a story my sister told me from someone else, but my sister has a good way of telling these kinds of stories, and it's a very funny one. And just as a little funny story on the side, that I can totally imagine that it would be hard to stay serious, be in the moment, taste the chocolate. And so, but back to the chat. Yeah, we talked about all kinds of Italian noodle sorts, spaghetti, macaroni, penne. Yes, penne is also one of our favorites, I would say. I think it's quite similar to macaroni. I don't know if we even have all the same. There are so many kinds of different pasta sorts out there. Italian pasta, like butterflies, they're shaped. And we also have, what's it called? Sorry, I have to, what's it called? Where you have different shaped letters. Yeah, letters. Pastas as little letters that I put into the soup with letters. So and good memories. I talked in the chat about how my grandma used to make those macaroni with just in butter and some cooked ham. It's not bacon, it's cooked ham. So it's always, we always have this special connection to some kinds of food. And I immediately thought those are also the things we can build in, those little details, into our stories when we want to make the reader aware of the connection between characters, stuff like that. Those memories of, they used to cook me pasta is always a way to use what your own memories to you can use them to build your story or make it better, to add those little details. Oh, James, my mom used to make a casserole with macaroni noodles, cream of chicken soup, and cut up sausage. So I need to spend more time eating favorite foods and loving on my critter. I let my boss know how I'm spending the next 6 weeks. Yes, I think as a strategy, if you want to work on your SE to, I don't know what other ways there are to keep you in your body. Pain is good as well. Whenever I have a headache, I cannot really as easily run away from my body as usually, because the pain kind of keeps me stuck in there. So no, that's not good advice, but I'm just thinking of times when I am really here in the present moment. I think one tip also was, but that's more about when I'm stressed, I try to use it because I know when I'm really stressed out about something, usually that's not happening right now, but sometime in the future. So I try to stay in the present moment to calm down. And one other tip I got is to really look at your surrounding in detail, or even speak it out, that you really say, there's this computer in front of me, and what is here right now in this moment around you. Maybe this is also a tip. I don't know. But yeah, it's difficult. I definitely struggle with it as well. Okay. Next timer. Oh yeah, sports, martial arts, and weightlifting. So I went to the gym this morning, and I always, I'm only on the. Sorry, probably because I was in the gym, I cannot think on the treadmill. I was on the treadmill as usual, and I always try to escape. I put on music in my head and am in Storyland while I am on the treadmill, just to, so it's not similar to martial arts and weightlifting. There you probably are more forced. You cannot just, maybe with weightlifting you can hear music and escape too, but yeah. Oh, I have other. I know what you're hinting at, but YouTube might get crabby about discussing them. Yeah. So yeah, actually, this is also, of course, something that will, but you cannot do it all the time, even if you wish to. But yeah. Okay, let's jump into sprint number 2. Let's cool down a bit with the underwater timer. Let's mute it this time. So here we go. 25 minutes. Enjoy. Okie dokie. That was sprint number 2 already. Was it? Yes, it was. So how did everybody do? I looked at my scene and started to add some details, more like sensory details. What's the place everything is happening in, and just all the things I usually I already had some stuff there because I had revised the scene before, but now I'm also thinking if I can just stress a bit more what my protagonist actually wants to achieve in this scene. What's her goal here? Yeah, I think I have to do this next. Just look at it just a bit more. Details, yeah. Lisa joined us. Hello, hello. I'm here, late but present. Also cannot hear because headphones dead. That's bad. I hate when that happens in my headphones. So yeah, James also says that sucks. Oh yeah, and I joked maybe this will help you focus better, but I don't know if you find this funny. Yeah. I always say, I'm just wondering right now, I always say Lisa, which would be the German pronunciation of this name. But actually in English, wouldn't it be Liza or something like that? Have I pronounced your name wrong all the time? Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, you probably cannot hear me when your headphones are dead. So yeah, otherwise let me know. Today I kind of struggle a bit with focus. I don't know why, but probably it's when I think of my novel, the scene I'm working on right now is just the aftermath of the climax of self-destruction, kind of. So my main character is like empty, a shell of herself, and just destroyed, shattered. Maybe I'm kind of in the same mood right now. I don't know. Let me just set up the next timer. A 40-minute timer we want to use. Ooh, I've been thinking about next week, and so I'm not sure how long I will be able to stream, next week, until which weekday, because someday in the middle of the week, probably Wednesday evening, we will start to go on our camping trip. So I have to think a little bit about when do I start my streaming vacation. So I will today maybe look into the calendar and make a decision on that. So just let me have a quick look right now. Next week, Wednesday, would be the end of July, kind of. Okay. Yeah, I'm not sure. I have to think about it. How long? I'm not even sure when we will come back, Maybe I will come back a little earlier and let my husband continue camping a bit longer alone, because then they can have more adventure, can do more wild camping stuff, things I don't enjoy as much. And yeah, so I don't really know. But I can think about this later. Got in 500 words over the 2 sprints. Awesome. Heated up my chicken ham cheese sandwich. Also, nice. Started watching an episode of a TV show. Oh, is this about the TV show? 2 brothers are about to celebrate the anniversary of their mother's death by killing the head of a rival motorcycle club. Okay. What's the name of the show? I want to know. Sounds like quite interesting. You'll miss us too much to stay very, very long. So true. So true. Definitely. Definitely. Yeah, I was just thinking also about the kids will be back on the weekend and maybe I can. Okay, so I don't know the show. I was thinking of one other show. I will write it down, have a look at the trailer. Oh, yeah, I was thinking of Sons of Anarchy. I know this show, but I. Oh, okay, so it's a spin off of that one. There are not that many shows out there about motorcycle clubs. That's why probably I immediately was thinking of Sons of Anarchy. So I haven't ever really watched the show. I just know a little bit about it. But yeah, I just know it. Those are the things that are here in my head, like knowledge I won't ever really need. All kinds of TV shows that I never really watched. I just know that they are out there. So, okay, but let's do a sprint. Let's have some calming tea together. No, not calming. For James, it's energizing, staying awake kind of tea. Oh, this show is about a Mexican American motorcycle club. An interesting concept. Okay, okay. I will definitely have a look. I want to know more. So let's enjoy the next 40 minutes. However, we want to do that. Fun. Okie dokie. That was our sprint number 3. I don't know why, but time is flying today. I'm still adding some more details to my scene, and now not the surroundings, but more about details about what's actually going on here. So yeah, still doing that. James shared a picture of his mom on Instagram. I of course went there and had a look, and she looks really kind and gentle. And yeah, Lisa says it. She has a beautiful energy about her. She's lovely. Yeah. Lisa found better words. That's exactly why I struggle with writing my characters. You know, I have a picture of a person, a character, but how can I put this into words to show the readers? That's really something I struggle the most with. Making it show instead of tell, you know, this yeah, I think that's a part of the writing craft that when you have a talent for that brings you a long way, I think, because it helps paint the picture way better. So yeah, I struggle with that a bit. I have to say I'm better at maybe, I don't know what I'm what I'm actually good at. I think I am good at building the story itself, you know, the how the characters act together. I don't know. It's difficult to say. There are so many layers to a novel. But definitely the part where you really put the characters into a movie, where you really want to describe what's happening, what not just stating what they're feeling, but showing what they're feeling, showing where they are and what's happening. That's something that takes a lot of time for me to figure out, and also to figure it out in a fun way, you know, like that it's not boring, that it's not cliche. So yeah, but it's fun to do that. It's not that I struggle with it in a way that I feel like I hate doing it. It's just it just takes some time for me to make a scene really like, okay, now it's better. Why is it already so late? I don't understand what's happening today. No, it's not so late. It's so early. Okay. I thought it's already. Yeah, okay. So, Anja, calm down. It's not so late. So we have a lot of time. So I didn't talk as much as yesterday. That's why I thought it was already an hour later. Maybe I shouldn't go to the gym before a stream. Maybe that's not so good. Okay. We already had our 40-minute sprint. Why did I? But then again, the time. Did I have 3 sprint sets? Yeah. But why is it still? So, let's just have a final 4th sprint. A 25-minute sprint. Then I don't know what happened. Maybe somehow I shortened the 40-minute sprint. I cannot comprehend why it's only. Yeah, we have time for another 40. Did I do something that the 40 minutes were so quickly over? Because yeah, something doesn't add up with the time. Doesn't matter. let's just do... Yeah, we have time for another 40-minute sprint. I don't know. Maybe somehow I should look at how fast... Oh! I don't know. I know why the sprint, everything went by so fast. I had everything set to playback speed 175. Oh my god. It's crazy. Those are the things that happen during streams when you're live. No wonder everything. I was really like, during the 40-minute sprint, already 22 minutes? How did it go so fast? And now I know why. Okay, so we really sprinted today. All the sprints must have been at 1.75 speed, my guys, my friends. Oh my god, it's really funny. It's yeah, I'm so sorry for that. Probably some of you were like, why didn't I get as many words as usual? Oh my god, I'm so sorry for that. So let me set up the speed to normal. Yeah, I was watching one of... I thought I should watch some of Hazelnut Rambling's writing vlogs, and I set it to the speed of 175. So I'm really sorry, but no one else noticed. None of you said like, that was a quick 20 minutes. So, but first let's say hi, James. No, not hi, James. Hi, Ian. Okay. Anja, calm down. Hi, Ian. I mean, if it went, I could have finished the stream 1 hour early if I would have, like, continued. Oh, it's already 22 past. How would it? I could have said, let's just have a 10-minute sprint, which would have been just 3 minutes long. Yeah, I'm so sorry. It's funny, kind of is, isn't it? And Ian is here. I mean, so it's just for you. We have another second 40-minute sprint. It felt fast, but I thought I was focused. And you got 500 words in 2 very short sprints. So, whew. Okay, let's do another 40-minute sprint. And I have a lot of time now to work on my scene. It's really funny. Enjoy. Okie dokie. Sprint number 4. 40 minutes this time. Really? 40 minutes long. How did everybody do? I moved forward with my scene. What a surprise. I had enough time now. I'm almost done. And Ian is asking, do we have time for another 20 minutes? Too long? Maybe play it at... Yeah, I think we could do a final 20-minute sprint to make up for the time I kind of stole from you guys, the writing time. I can set it up. 20 minutes. So yeah, here's one just right now. So maybe this will also help me finish my scene. Ooh, you started a writing challenge spreadsheet. Awesome. And are you all set now? Do you now know how to do the challenge? And when will you start the challenge? I mean, is it still like 48 hours that you want to commit to the challenge? Maybe you want to share a bit more about that. And I will start our final sprint. Yeah. Pro tip, if you do sprint at 1.75 times the speed, it goes faster. But if only we could also write faster then, you know. Maybe because we think, oh, time's flying, we actually do write faster, only when we don't know that the speed is not 100% sure. Just began developing the spreadsheet. Yeah, that's good. Just take some steps towards it, that this will help you figure it out. So, okay, the final sprint of today is 20 minutes long, and it will be 20 minutes because it's a normal speed. So enjoy as long as you can. Oh, I have to share the screen. Sorry for that. Have fun. Okie dokie. That was sprint number 5. Can't believe it. We had 5 sprints today. So I hope you enjoyed this stream. And yeah, see you guys tomorrow. I'm already looking forward to it. Maybe something fun will happen again. We will see. So have a great rest of the day. See you soon, my friends. Ciao, ciao, ciao.